welcome to Beer Thursday with your host,
Shayne.
It sounded like you were about to cuss there. I was going to have to cut you off.
Maybe I was just telling you to be quiet.
Oh, sorry.
Shayne.
And Jay on the show for you. So, can we start over?
We probably should.
We probably should.
Okay, take it from the top. You know what?
right.
We'll just stop it. I'll delete the first part. Start now, and then I'll just delete everything.
So all this
the
part
previous
here,
40 seconds.
so nobody will hear what we just said.
Never.
Right,
I
right.
promise
So I
you.
could insult all sorts of people.
You can
right
insult various sorts of people.
Like, for example, I could talk about what?
Let's just start over.
Oh, okay. We'll go. Okay, let's.
And
do
last,
it. What?
start.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Beer Thursday. We're your hosts,
Shayne.
and Jay, and Darren and Scott.
Not here.
Again, I'm starting to feel like maybe they're not interested.
Yeah. I thought we were doing this together, but they didn't show up for the first 7 rounds.
It's crazy.
And
It's as though we did it all in one night, and they just didn't happen to be here. It's
I know,
insane.
but of course that's absurd. No one would ever record podcasts like that.
Well, nobody
We
does
record
that.
them. We record them on Thursdays when we're having Beer Thursday,
Right.
And then we release them on the following Thursday.
I mean, I don't know much about the whole podcast thing, but I can tell you this for sure.
I know 60% of it.
I've heard that story. I've heard that 60%, but what about that last 40? I can tell you 1% of that last 40.
Yes,
And this is what I know. I know that we were doing a podcast.
correct. That might be the first 60,
Is it? Well,
unless I know 61%.
then you're doing well.
And that final 40% is a mystery because you can't really know what you don't know until you find it out, and then you know it. So then you don't know what you don't know still, but you know what you didn't know.
You know what? You should. Yeah, I wish you would have told my last boss that because,
I will tell your last boss that.
Let's move on to today's subject, which has been today for the last 7 episodes.
Do we even remember what today's subject is going to be this
Yes, we do. I do. I remember it. It's about a band that I know that I personally used to be in called Actually, there was no the. It was kind of like the Eagles.
Yeah.
It's like people always call them the Eagles, but they were just Eagles, and
So it's not the Eagles?
yeah, it's just Eagles.
Like Toadies.
Yeah, like Toadies, or in our case, Durango Brothers,
Like Journey.
like Journey,
It's
but
not
in our
like
case,
The Journey.
Toadies. I mean Durango Brothers.
Brothers.
So Shayne and I had a little duo back 1, 2, 3, 4.
I'd like to have a do-over.
Hey, now. It's only been about 15 years, but we put together 15 years.
It's about what it's been. We've known each other for about 54 years now.
Again, I think your math is slightly off.
I know that if I knew math, I would know if it was off. So don't question my math.
I will not, sir. I don't apologize for anything that I'm about to say right now.
Thank you.
So we were in a little group called the Durango Brothers, and we wrote songs, and we did open mics, and we had a couple of actual gigs. Did we ever? I don't think we ever had a paying gig, did we?
We had that one gig we paid for.
That's right. We did have one
that.
paying gig, but unfortunately, it was us that was paying.
We did well because I think the rest of them were free.
That is a good point. But I look back on the Durango Brothers and I say to myself, why are you not still playing music? It was a lot of fun.
I think we had so many different things going on, so many of the stresses of life that keep most people from their bands, and we just decided that the friendship was more important than the band.
Yes, the friendship was more important, but
What?
not anymore.
No.
Just kidding.
Forget that noise.
So yeah, it was a lot of fun doing that, and then we ended up finally recording an album.
I remember what happened. I remember what happened to us.
What happened?
Nate Kipp happened to us.
That is exactly what happened to us. And I've told this story to Nate before, but we were playing this open mic in Dallas, and it was at it's near the
Lakewood.
Lakewood Bar and Grill.
Man, that was a good burger.
Yeah,
I could eat one of those burgers right now.
I could totally eat one of those burgers right now.
Hungry.
I'm so hungry. Man, I love a good burger.
We should go have a burger.
We should have. What were we talking about?
Midnight burger.
Midnight burgers. Yes, midnight burgers.
How Nate Kipp kicked us out of the Dallas music scene.
For having burgers. That's all we were doing. We were having burgers,
Horrible.
and he kicked us out.
I don't believe persons.
Now, I believe, as I recall, as the story goes, that I say, but we played, and he was playing the same songwriters night, I guess they called it. And did he go on before us or after us? I think he went on after us.
He was after us.
But it's when he played the first few notes, he sang the first few lyrics of his song, was when I know I realized that this was the business for me. Because he was just a natural. Made me feel like I was not that great. He didn't try to make me feel that way because he wouldn't. He's a hell of a guy. But his music just far and beyond, but that's okay. The best thing about that whole deal is I got a friend out of it, and he's a great guy and a great musician. But unfortunately, I lost the band. But you win some, you lose some, and then there you go.
We did have good times though, the Durango Brothers.
Yeah, absolutely. And we recorded an album with Colin Boyd produced it. Happy Cats Recordings. And what I thought was funny about that is we at least I had never been into a studio type thing before to record an album, and I thought the thing to do was bring whiskey,
Oh yeah.
and beer and all that, and drink. And Colin in his awesome Colin way,
He's a wise man, that Colin.
after we tried to lay down a few tracks, he's like, it might be a good idea if maybe you don't drink while we're recording. And it's so nice and so subtle about it. We didn't even realize he's basically saying, idiots, stop drinking. You sound like idiots. But I think we learned. He made us sound a lot better than we actually were, I thought.
He did. He did make us sound better than we were.
Yeah.
I don't know if we learned though, because here we are 15 years later with another microphone
Yes.
on round 8.
But
And we didn't not drink before recording.
that's true. But we're not playing instruments and trying to sing.
That's true.
Yeah.
And it is called Beer Thursday.
It is called Beer Thursday. But no, that was a great time. I still want to play music. Hopefully one day I will again. And I think we're coming up on 10 minutes.
We are past 10 minutes.
We're past 10 minutes. And you know what that means, folks.
Time for a toast.
It's time for a toast. And I believe, Shayne, you have the perfect toast.
I do have good toast. It's all about the bread, really.
It's all about the
Yeah.
bread.
And you know what else? I think a toaster oven works better than a toaster.
Well, do you need more or are you good?
No, I don't need any more, but you just go ahead and pour it in there anyway. Yeah. That's
All right, there we go. So,
But I'm going to do a special toast.
okay.
I'm going to do a toast. Here's to Colin Boyd and Nate Kipp.
Yes.
Live long and prosper.
Live long and proud. Two great folks that play great together. We really
need to drink
to
louder.
Yeah, and we also really need to maybe work out the whole taking a drink thing, because the whole dead air, I think we're drinking at the same time. There's like 10 seconds of dead air.
It's not what one might call professional.
We're
But
not-
it is Beer Thursday.
It is.
It's also not beer.
It is not beer. So, folks, I think we're going to shut this one down.
One more thing before we shut it down
All right.
today.
Yeah.
The Durango Brothers CD can be found on the internets thanks to you. You did go through a lot of trouble. So any of you who want to hear those songs, and they were pretty good songs, I got to admit.
They weren't bad.
Colin made us sound good, you got to admit. And they're out there. It's on YouTube, CD Baby, iTunes, Durango Brothers. Durango as in Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Brothers as in
Brothers.
Doobie.
Or blues.
Or blues.
And you can even get it on the Amazons. I found
It's on Amazon too?
Yeah, it's
Also?
on Amazon. Yeah, it's like on. It's probably on a bunch of free stuff because anybody that wants to listen to it, they can listen.
You know what? Nobody appreciates something free. If you give somebody a free book,
Yeah,
they're probably not going to read it.
that's true.
But if someone buys a book, if they pay money for it,
Yeah.
they're going to be more likely to listen to it, and they're going to be more likely to enjoy it.
That's a good.
So
point.
do yourself a favor, enhance your enjoyment of this musical and producical masterpiece. Is that not a word? This production masterpiece, and go buy it on Amazon or iTunes. I'm
Exactly.
sure, yeah, we'll get our cut, but that's not the important.
This
we
is
don't-
for you.
Yeah.
Do it for you, not us. This
we're
is not about us.
We don't sell this
No.
to make money.
No. This
To make
is-
money so we can sell this.
Exactly.
I'd like to
Or-
apologize to Walt Disney for twisting his quote into that.
We just, hey, do we have to pay people when we mention their names? Like, for example, Walt.
Walt Disney? No, we don't have to say Walt Disney. We can say Walt Disney.
Well, you know what, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for listening to the Shameless Plug Show. We are your congenital hosts, Shayne,
And Jay.
and we are Beer Thursday. No, we're the.
I was going to say the Durango
Yeah, I was going
Brothers.
to say that too.
Formerly the Durango.
Formerly the Durango Brothers.
You'll always be the Durango.
Always, no matter what.
No matter. If it sells.
Yeah,
If it doesn't sell, there's no problem.
it probably is.
All right, we can just be 50 minutes. Subscribe, and we'll see you in the next round on
Beer Thursday.
Get to the butt. Record 15.